Hello guys, so in this video we will implement the add button. So let me go to my form. So this is my form, so double click this add button. So we will go to this method. So what I'm going to do is, like, first I'm going to write try catch for my error handling. So I'm going to write let me delete this. So let's say SQL exception and ex as a parameter. So let's say so I want to print this inside the message, the error that I'm getting. So let's say message box dot show. I'm going to say x dot message. So here I'm going to say using. So I'm going to use this SQL connection that I have created. So here, so give me a second. So I had to write using. So let me call my database connection SQL connection, and new connection equals to the database folder that we have created right here, dot the class name and the method name. So I told you that we can invoke that method we have created here whenever we want, like, then we don't need to write it all the time. So now what I'm going to do, let me go back to the form. So here db dot get connection. So we are all good. Now we are going to open the connection. So con dot open. So you guys now know what we're gonna do. So we're gonna write a query to our SQL server and to the insert part. So I'm going to create a new string called add query, add SQL query is going to be insert into the so just go to the SQL Server Object Explorer and view your database name. So for the table name, so this is my table name. So I'm going to copy this and paste it here. So inside that I'm going to give the values of the field. So we have full name, so full name. Also we have age, then the gender, then the course. So here we have to give some fake parameters as values, so don't be confused. Values, inside the values we will just give some fake parameters. So yeah, dot, no, I mean at first name is going to be, full name is going to be fn full name, then the age, then we will add gender, also the course. So the query is done. So if we have any spellings or any kind of mistakes, we can catch it here. Okay, so then I'm going to give a new command, SQL command new SQL command. So I'm going to add the query and the connection. So this is the query that we have created, and this is the connection we got from our database. So by doing this we can do some kind of operations. So like we can manipulate data using SQL Server. So then I'm going to give the actual value. So I'm going to replace all these fake values or fake parameters with the real values. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say cmd dot parameters. So we have these parameters, so we're going to change the value of these parameters. So let's say add with value, so it means I'm going to add the real values here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write this full name. So these are the table values and these are the values that we gave, like temporary. So now I'm going to replace these values. So let me copy the whole thing just to show you guys. So we will add it like this. Okay, so between these codes, so now I will give the actual value of this first name, full name. So it's going to be txt. So I think we gave first name, right? It's okay. So I have to actually create the name here. So we have to give full name. So I accidentally gave a invalid name. So this has to be full name. All right. So let me go back to the form CS. So now here I'm going to say txt full name dot text. So this is the actual value. So the next one is cmd dot parameters dot add with values. Now I'm going to give the value for my age. At age is going to be, so here I'm so I have given my, so let's say like I'm filling this form here, so I'm giving my age as 20. So in the behind it's going as a string, so to the database, so we have to pass that value to int. So let's say int dot pass. So inside this parentheses we gonna say txt age dot text. So now we have an integer value, so we can store this integer value inside our database. So the next one is cmd dot parameters dot add with value. So what is the next one? Next one is the gender. So at gender, yeah. So so this is going to be a combo box. So cb combo box. So I think, yeah, we wrote it wrong. It's okay, but txt dot gender, let's think it's a text because we are already getting a text. That's fine. So txt gender. So the next one is cmd dot parameters dot add with value. So this is the last one. Add course. So yeah, so here now I want to check if these values are matching with these values. So let's see if it is highlighting on. So you can see it's highlighting. So age is highlighting, the gender is highlighting, course is highlighting. If we have any errors, it's because of this string. I think this is okay too. Let's see. Now what I have to do is like I have to check whether if this values actually insert into my database. For that I want to get a value. So let's there is a command inside the command, there's a property, right? Cmd, there's a property called execute none query. So when we are inserting and deleting, updating data, we have to use this execute none query, but when we are selecting data we don't need to use this. So it's like we want to, this is like to check if any rows has affected or not. So now I want to, if any rows has affected, I want to send a success message like student added to the database. So for that I'm going to say if, so this will give a value of 1 or 0, which means true or false. So even though you can write it like this, int rows affected. just like that. If you want, you can write it like that. Then you can check if this value is greater than 0 or not. So if this value is greater than 0, you can write a message box like show this student added successfully. So, or else you will catch an error here. So yeah, this part is done. So let's see if this is working or not. If there's an error, we will catch it here. Okay, so also I just want to change some properties in my form. I want to open this in exact center of my window. So Windows state is normal, so start position is going to be center screen. So now I'm going to run this program. Let's see if my value is going to add or not. So let's say full name is so Shanidu already in the database, so I'm going to add my brother's name, Ravindu. Age is Ravindu. Yeah. Age is going to be 26. The gender male. Course, let's say he's doing data science degree. So I'm going to add. So you can see a student added successfully. So we are not currently showing all the students inside this grid, but we will do soon. So let's say if actually student added or not. So let me go to the database, and I'm going to check students from by selecting all from student table. So you can see Ravi Diaba has added successfully. So in the next video, we will display the data that we have in this database in our program. So see you in the next video.